NBA champions last year, the Oklahoma City Thunder, had a great year. They won 68 games last year. Obviously, went on to win the NBA Finals, defeating the Pacers in 7 games. They're off to a 12-1 start this season, with the lone loss coming via a fourth quarter blown lead in Portland. 12-1, that's still really impressive. The NBA record is 73 wins in a season by the Warriors in 2016, which really got me thinking. So I pitched the idea to Evan and Jake again. Is it possible that the Thunder are better than last season? Jake, what do you think? Are they?
I mean, it's definitely possible. The Thunder are returning a lot of starters. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is obviously one of the best players in the league. You still got Luka Doncic in LA, and you still got Giannis Antetokounmpo in Milwaukee. Um, but he won MVP last year for a reason, and and it's because he's one of, if not the best player in the NBA. Was not if he that he won it. I'm sorry about that. He won it because he was the best player in the NBA last year, and he's becoming one of the best players in the NBA this year, if not already the best. And we talk about SGA. We also got throw Isaiah Hartenstein in there. We got throw Lou Dort in there. You got throw Casey Wallace in there. But I think the Thunder can be better than last year, and I think they can make a deep playoff run this year. We'll see what happens, though. My NBA championship pick, the Lakers, currently number 4 in the Western Conference. Just wanted to throw that out there.
So personally, I think that the Thunder are better than last season. You got, SGA, who's second in the league in scoring at 32 and a half. I did not look up who was first, but I would presume that was Luka Doncic because he's been out of his mind this year. You've got obviously another year of experience under their belt with the, big three, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, and the aforementioned SGA. You've got a supporting cast, Isaiah Hartenstein, Lou Dort, uh, the other Jalen Williams. So and then another question that kind of comes up: Can the Thunder win more than 73 games this year? I'm gonna say no because it's that's just an insane pace you have to keep up, and I don't think we'll ever see that record broken.
All right, I'm gonna say yes, and I believe, by the way, represent Wisconsin. I believe because I was looking up the stats. I think Giannis right now is averaging the most points per game. I quickly glanced at that, so maybe I get a fact check before I finish my answer on that. But I believe it was
Yes, Luka
Giannis
Doncic is currently leading the NBA,
in points per.
33.7 to.
Oh, okay, I
Hmm?
thought for some reason I thought it was Giannis, but I guess maybe the numbers just switched. But anyways, and then SGA would be second points per game. But my answer.
SGA is third.
SGA is third. Okay. So he's not
Giannis
second.
is second.
Oh, my
Okay, so
bad.
Giannis was up there. Okay, so my answer would be I think yes. I think the NBA is a top heavy league. 68 and 14 is pretty crazy difficult, don't get me wrong. But and oh my gosh, it's a Saturday morning, it's a little early. We'll try to do the math, but I believe because they're 12 and 1 right now, they would have to go 56 and 13 to tie that, and then obviously a game over the rest of the way to beat that. I think they're already a little bit on the way. It is crazy difficult, but I think it's a top heavy league. I think they can get some good wins against teams that are not as great. And then yeah, it's just a great supporting cast like Jake and Jordan were talking about. SGA, he's averaging about 33 points per game, still on those MVP numbers. And then I think it was as Jake mentioned, Case and Wallace on defense right now is leading the league in steals per game. So getting pretty good play on both sides of the ball. They got some big guys down there. The Thunder should still be a force coming up this season in the NBA.
And I just want to mention that OKC was my pick to win it all. I know that I mentioned this to Evan and Jake, and they're like, "Come on, man." But it just feels like an easy pick because the Thunder didn't really have a lot go wrong. It didn't have a lot, if anything, go wrong in the offseason. So,
It
you're
does.
thinking,
I gotta ask though, where is my pick? Where's the Celtics right now? Because
uh,
I picked them on
I
the fly
actually,
without.
okay, so the Celtics right now would not even make the play-in.
Okay, what is their record right now?
What is that trend going around? They're 6-7.
Oh, six. See, hey, that is all right. First of all, but then second, first of all, we had to get that out of the way. But then second of all, hey, that's doable. Long season to go. It's going to be tough to see them beat someone like the Thunder, obviously, if they
I'm
even
just,
manage to get that far. But
I'm just
good.
kind of shocked you picked the Celtics knowing they're without Tatum and hope he gets well soon. Um, I believe it was Achilles he tore in the playoffs last year, which obviously you never want to see. I personally don't like the Celtics, but you still never want to see it. Um, I was I was just really surprised you picked the Celtics. I know Jalen Brown is, really good.
Well, that's because I'm an avid NBA fan at best, and I did not know that Tatum was out for the season. But we got to stick with it. We committed to it. We're sticking with it. Yeah.
Okay, fine. The Celtics. Okay, fine. The Celtics, Lakers, and Thunder.